Yo, what is going on, guys? How is everyone? It's Wednesday. We're getting there, closer to the weekend. Finally, roll on the weekend. I got next week off, so the sooner it gets here, the better. Let's have a look at how many necromancers there are on the leaderboard. The legend. Wow. 77. That is insane. 77, guys. What is going on with Necro still? What is going on with Necro still? This is mad. Waiting to hear my thoughts on the update, man. Welcome on in, bro. Well, you know, it was very small update, right? How's it going, Norsebears? Very small update when you think about it as Blizzard notes, right? And I haven't had time to really look through it all myself because I've been at work all day. I was at work until what, about an hour and a half ago. And I did a video and I wasn't happy with the recording, so I'm going to be redoing it possibly after the stream, ready to post possibly on Friday. You got 64 legends on your cluster of Necros. Wow. It's just insane. What's it compared to the other zone? Because I haven't looked in the last, like, maybe week. Okay, we've got 30 wizards. Barbs. And this is increased. 36. Monks are still pitiful. Demon Hunters is, I'm expecting a lot here, right? Demon Hunters, I'm expecting a lot. I mean, yeah, we're at 52, right? That's huge. Even Crusader now, 37. Necros were already checked. I'm expecting this to be an increase. Yeah, 33. Reasonable increase. This is going to be terrible again, right? Although, very similar to monks. Druid. Yeah. Not as many as I expected. That's a shame for Druid. What do we think to the Druid change with Ravens, though? So what you got? 23 Wiz, 21 Barb, 14 Monk, 35 Demon Hunters, 27 Satyrs, 13 Temp. So it's a very similar sort of range to pools in. 16 Druids. Yeah, Druids, like, what is going on there? I was expecting them to be more. Maybe into like the 30s with Druids, but yeah, not as high as I expected. But anyway, patch notes, like, patch notes, eh? How well can you all see that? I think you can see that all right. Because about, yeah, I would expect it to be because about. But yeah, patch notes, like, don't know how I feel about this. Like this, what do we reckon to this? Who wants to go around with grapes on the head? Damn patch messed up my gems. Who wants to go with grapes and apples around on their heads though? Yeah. Nom 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 nom. Yeah, it's just, yeah, I just don't know. I'll still buy it, you know, because reasons. Has anyone noticed anything to do with the monsters then? Monsters will only be alerted to your presence after you attack one of them. So if you're deep within enemy territory, you weigh your decisions wisely. Okay, so basically, like, nearby monsters are going to be detected more. Any change? How's it going, Andy? Winds of Fortune, like, did anyone get screwed over and do this Monday? Did anyone do Gems Monday? Ava, morning, how's it going? So we'll be saving this for Sunday, so we know what Sunday stream's going to be about. And then we've got the continuation of Bout. So then we've got the continuation of just our new events. Up and coming changes to selling gems. So this is what everyone's been talking about, right? Christoph, no bloody way. That is unbelievable luck. 500k. Imagine the tax. Okay, have they changed anything with Vic other than that? Was the only one on the market? Have they changed anything to do with Vic? Like, have we noticed any surprise changes with Vic? Because I know you can obviously do this and dismantle them. Does that count towards any sort of cooldown? Or don't we know yet until the end of the month? Because it says the end of the month, right? 26. We'll have to wait. During this time, all 2 to 5 star normal or 2 to 5 normal gem posts on the market will expire when removed. You can collect them. Okay. He hasn't given me my 5k reso, so. But then what was different on the why isn't this translated for me? There we go. Okay. Chinese notes. Chinese notes, guys. Let's have a gander quickly before we get into PvP. Because we had the same, right? Same there. Talks about after the maintenance. Okay, talks about some other stuff that's going on over in China that we're clearly not going to get. But the main part that I wanted to see about was this. This here, guys, about Necromancer. Standard gems have a 30-minute internal cooldown. So is that to be posted, right? So they have a cooldown when you post them. What about when you collect them, when they sold? Do they still instant? Still instant when we sell them? No changes there, no bugs. This we knew was fine. But this here, I had this confirmed what this actually is. Is normal when sold. Okay, so we got no issues with that then. Yeah, so this one here is basically this chest piece, skin to bones, now works, apparently, even though I think it already did, now works with this. As well as another one, I think. It works with that as well as this one, I think it was. Let me confirm that. So I'm pretty sure that was what I was told. Where was it? Skin to bones now works with, oh, it's Haunter Shell. Haunter Shell. So it's very affects this one as well as this one. Now works with that chest piece. Apparently it didn't before. Works with this chest piece. So we're gonna have to test that out, really. Because I put this build together the other day anyway, and didn't really like how this one felt. This new one. So maybe I'll have to have a look into that other offhand, because I was looking to see if we had a new PvE build. Because I really want there to be a new PvE build. But other than that, I think there was just some other fixes, right? stuff with Druid. Raven escape. So this was what we was talking about when it comes to Ravens. Did you notice a difference with this one? Anyone playing Druid? I think from one person kind of telling me that they did some tests. They had some images from before the patch and images after the patch. And there definitely was an increase in damage from Ravens. Which is obviously good news because Raven damage was a big drop. How's it going, Red? But it'd be interesting to know if that is actually a big increase for Druids now, because that Druid, Prax, how's it going? That Raven nerf was huge, right? Anyway, we're gonna get straight into some matches because I've got to get this rank up, right? I want to get into the top of the Necromancers. How much have we got to go? Okay, that's possible. I mean, we could get there before the end of the season. We've got a month. You haven't really noticed anything with the Ravens? That's a sad story. Like, there was one dude I asked on the Discord though, right? Let's have a look. One dude I asked on Discord. Where is it? Druid. And he said, when he tested before patch, he was getting like on his Ravens only like 4.2 million on his stats in a minute. Then after the patch, that 4.2 million went up to like 16.4. So Ravens definitely went up in damage, but it doesn't seem like there was a massive difference. Which is a shame if that's the case. Because that should have been a nice change to have something more for Druids. But the trouble is what I find, right? And I don't know if kind of Red's in. Do you agree with this, Red? I wish we had clarification when it comes to the Blizzard notes compared to the China notes, what things we were actually getting. Because there was so much more on the China notes. And it's hard to just kind of understand sometimes which ones we're getting and which ones we aren't. Let's go. How has people's bouts been going anyway? Because like I haven't been participating because I've been working, so I'm intrigued to find out how everyone's doing on bout. Lever, how's it going? Wow, I like your potency. Oh man, I managed to increase it, bro. Bout is okay-ish. Just ish. Ugh, that damage. That damage. Get out the way. Win-loss. Oh, win-win-loss. That's not so bad. 4 wins, 2 losses so far. Not bad at all. I think some of the people that are in my warband have been doing all right. Man, Demon Hunters. I can't wait to see the big patch in December. If it's December we're getting it, and it should be. I can't wait for the day. It's going to be so good if they get nerfed. Oh, we wrecked one of them, though. We ruined them. They've ruined that time for them. Stunned. Couldn't get out of it. What builds have the Necromancer's been using in Bout then? What one actually is settled in? Have we seen a lot of Necros running the debuff build? You're down, mate. You're down. Normal dot build mages. I mean, that makes sense. That's the go-to build, right? That is the meta build. Wow, we got 4. That was big. Only see 1 debuff Necro so far. What changed? What changed with DH? They become immune to all CC because they can actually use an ability, which you can see this guy using here, that takes away all of his CC. So any CC you apply, he just gets rid of it. You know, he can't be CC'd. And that's why they're untouchable now. Pretty much. And I think you get shielded when you use that as well, right? Go on, down him. Fala, how's it going? Oh, well, that's special. Yeah. Yeah, and we're CC'd all the time. Exactly. You know, we're CC'd all of the time, and demon hunters are not. That's the escape essence. Yep. And that is why everyone is hating them at the moment, because you cannot do, like, if I can get a dot on him, then great. But he can do all of this damage as well as being immune to CC. Like the tank classes, they are like, oh my, take damage, let me shield. Yeah. I mean, we can play and ruin their lives for a little while, but I think it's very difficult, right? You know, I think there's a lot of complaints still about necromancers because there's so many of us. You know, you look at the percentages on the actual where is that list? Let's bring that list up if I can. Let's go into the right channel. Like, what was the list? Here it is. So don't 1v1 a DH, pretty much, yep. Silence works, but it can still be stopped. Because a lot of their target, their damage is from their primary, right? And silence doesn't affect the primary, right? Silence only affects the skills. So in NA server North America, North America Legends, 21% of players are playing Necro. In EU Legends, 25% are playing Necro. In C Legends, 27% are playing Necro. And in the others, it's 24%. Oh, really? We're going up against Rug. I should not have been in this build, but luckily, well, there's 2 of them, so we'll see how this goes, but we're going to get wrecked. But yeah, Demon Hunters and Blood Knights. They're the issue at the moment. People just think Necro are the issue because there's so many of us. But I personally don't think we've got too many. I don't think we're that OP, really. BKs are bullying everyone now, yeah, for sure, because they can do a ton of damage and they got shields for days. Do I ever switch up to debuff before start? No. Because I don't like builds that are just half-assed. Especially in random battlegrounds. I really don't like builds that are just like, oh guys, I've just put on this skill and this piece of gear because we need it. Because that is just a half-assed setup, really. I'd rather play a build so that I can play to its fullest and still do good team play, like we can do with this build, than have a build that feels not very good at any one job. Because I can still annoy Rug with this build. It's so annoying if you can't hit your enemy due to the ref form. Have you ever tried using Black Rose in BG? I do use it, but just not in this build. I use it in the debuff build. Makes sense in the debuff build. We'll play some debuff build in a moment. We'll do a couple of matches with this build and then we'll do debuff build. Because I really like this new build. I've got to heal up. I had nowhere to go. They were in front of me. I couldn't really go anywhere with that. I needed to heal. Wrecked. How are we holding these back from pushing though? Get away from them mages. Mages do so much damage with them. With that and the dots. It's just unbelievable. Why not heal here? Oh, ho, ho. Wow. John Stokes, how's it going, bro? You just started playing 3 days ago? Playing Necro, good man. What should you do? Literally, all you need to do is follow the actual lightning build that's on my channel. If you can work your way towards getting that set up, you'll be absolutely perfect. There's a couple of videos for new players on my channel. Have a look at some of those and you'll see exactly what you need to do, man. And this guy. Anna, how's it going over on Twitch, man? Welcome on in. This teleporting dude, though. Stop doing it. Just get silenced. Sometimes my tiny heal while moving magic saves me. I mean, it does, right? How's it going? Yeah, I'm not too bad. It's the middle of the week, you know. Can't complain. Roll on the weekend. Got next week off, so. Silenced. I'm running Bone Spirits, Armor, Mage, and Wrath for PvP nowadays. Oh, that's a nasty combination. You dropped Grim Scythe. How was it dropping Grim Scythe though? Luckily you kept your Verge for Sunday. Good job. I bet people got caught out by that because it happens every time. Bone Spirits is more fun for sure, but what about drop? I never really thought about dropping my Grim Scythe. Grim Scythe seems so much of a staple because you can put a slow, right? No worries, John. If you got Discord as well, man, come and jump into my Discord. We've got like 830 members, I think it is now, that are definitely willing to give advice, especially on Necro. So jump in and have a chat. It's a Noi rug. Let's silence him. Get wrecked. Owie. Wow. Yeah, you have to be careful with it. It takes some practice. So the best way to play it is to make sure you're not going to get like... Make sure you got your Wraith form ready. So as soon as you teleport in, you Wraith form. So, ready? I'm in. He got me with a fear, but I've Wraith formed. We're in. And then we're going to get out. He's going to stun me. Couldn't get away from him quick enough. But it doesn't matter. Because he's down. I'm down, but I'm in amongst them. We're going to Wraith form there. We're going to see if we can get out. Nope. Grim is a more DPS build? For sure, yeah. This stun from the Satyr is so annoying. Yeah, it's not as annoying as it used to be, but it's still annoying if you get caught out by it. So yeah, we'll do the same again. We're going to Grim. We're going to pop. And we're going to go in. We got stunned straight away because there's a Satyr, but we're good. We're going to add all together and we're going to get out. You might get hit by the Satyr just like I did because it's instant, right? As soon as you're in, that's instant. So again, here we go. He's down. And it's all about getting that timing right on the Wraith form. And it is a lot more different to the mage build because we don't run Stroke of Midnight. Hey Fowler, are you using Stroke of Midnight? Or have you dropped Stroke of Midnight? The previous build with Bone Spikes is good too. The debuff build is really, really good. You're using both Spirit, Silence, and Fear. GG. That's why you're running without Grim. I see. I like it. How do you find keeping Spirit your Wraith form up, though? It's a little bit longer of a cooldown, right? Because you're not using Stroke. But I mean, it's doable. Who we got? We got Paladin to annoy. Using the faster and further essence. Okay, yeah. See if we can get another one. Another win would be nice. Have they got it? Have to wait. Gotta wait. Now we go. That silence is too good. You wish the proximal fear pants would return and how they were before when you automatically feared enemies upon running into them. May they rest in peace. May they rest in peace. That is for sure, Michael. I don't know why they thought that would be a great idea. Like the way to ruin an essence. Oh, that lag. That lag. Didn't even get to heal there. Wow. That bone essence should have been able to root enemies as well. I mean, silence, fear, and root would have been... Wow. That would have been a concoction on itself, wouldn't it? Jeez. We can already put 2 main hands that work with it absolutely fine, right? Which is unusual. It's me dead. That would have been interesting as well, though. I'm not going to lie, Christoph. I'll try it on the next one round. I'm intrigued to see how it works. What set piece did you run? The standard? Are you running Grace or are you running Agments? I mean, that depends on your potency as well, right? I would say you'd probably run an Ags. Fragments, yeah, I thought that's what you would be running. Man, I'm dead. How am I not dead? Also, wish they'd make DD good again. I mean, you can use it. I mean, it's just hard to use it. Like, I've seen some people have success with it in PvP, but it's just so focused just on single target, right? And we've got to push both sides. We can't not. He's got to be down. Why aren't they pushing this side? There's like no one to stop them. Wow. That damage from that demon hunter though. Wow. Wow. What is that damage? That's not even the build, right? Okay, we've got to go cause some havoc this side now just for lols. I actually got a kill from that. That was unexpected. Man, they got some big deeps though. I got bored of playing BK, but I should have kept it until out of... Yeah, I mean, they're strong at the moment. I mean, this enemy is super strong. Next. We can't push any further. Do plenty of damage to him. Just got my teammates don't back me up. Look, all that damage I put out. Well, for me, it's irrelevant because I don't have good reso and secondaries. I mean, you've just got to focus on, you know, doing everything to do your dailies and grinding them essences, right? And then grinding your, you know, daily gems, weekly gems, all of the stuff that you have to do is to make your character stronger. We've all been there. It's just some of us started earlier than others. And I've just dealt with one, and then another one comes along. You're definitely the get there, Anna. We'll try Fallah's build next. I want to see what it's like. Cancelled out of that. Okay, fella, what is it you're using then? So I take it you're using standard. Well, you don't even. What are you using your helm then? So we want the fear in here, right? I don't know if it got a buff or not, Ava, but I've heard a lot of people saying the same sort of thing, that it's feels a lot stronger. Okay, so we got fear, communal rib, bone spirits. In here you would use mages. What did you use in these two pieces in? I mean, you could use bleak, right? I'm just guessing here what Fallah uses because I'm waiting for a reply. Does this mean when destroyed? Does that mean when they despawn as well? Let's just have a go. This has got to be something similar to what Fowler's running. And that should all work fine together, right? Yeah. Okay. Bone armor, we're still doing this. This is still the same as before, what we've been used to using. I wouldn't want to drop armor. I want to keep armor there. There's nothing here when it comes to spirits. We'll see. Yeah, you can go 1 out of 4 on the spirits affix. 1 out of 4 on the affix is absolutely fine. No need to go more than 1 out of 4. The issue here is this is no longer a real dot build, right? Although we're still applying some dots, but we're not applying many dots. So we'll have to see what this does. Elvis, how's it going, bro? And we've got two Blood Knights to go up against. And we have got... Nice. How is Elvis, though? Welcome on in, man. We'll see how this goes. We're just messing around with a different build now. Don't know why we do this to ourselves. So far, so good, bro. Nice. Good job, man. Wow, that damage from that Blood Knight. Jesus. That hurt. That was big damage. We gotta keep out of the way of him. Look at that. My God. My God. We got a Blood Knight that can do tons of damage, and then we got that Demon Hunter as well. Nice. Gotta love it. Maybe it's not the time to test this this different build. I can go full glass cannon with this build, take out armor. I would want... The trouble is taking out armor. I mean, taking out armor is just dangerous because then you have to drop some of your damage. Because if you're not running armor, you're definitely running mountebanks. That's the issue. Fulsome feeding would be nice, but I mean, we need draw deep as well. Like, I can't see us dropping armor. We can try it. I'll try it on the next round. We'll drop armor completely, stick with fragments, and just mess around. Yeah, Habbo quit. He quit a number of months ago now. How I survived there, I do not even know. It doesn't feel as nice as the slow we had. The slow from Grim Scythe was nice, and the extra damage we had from the helm was nice. I've got a feeling we're gonna have to jump. No, we might be alright the other side. Man, that damage. That damage is just ridiculous. So what are you saying, Ava? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. We'll mess around. So Ava, you're saying drop armor completely. What are we taking in armor's place though? Anything? That's the issue, right? Because if you're saying drop armor completely, then we can go on here and we can, like, you're saying fulsome feeding, yeah? Helps if I'm on legs, right? Because fulsome feeding is on legs, right? So you want to go with this? Do we want to go with Dark Curse? I mean, I can see where you're going with it. Then you're on about this, right? But you're on about this. Dash skills don't... Dash skills seems pointless, though. This might be good as well, though. Because the main classes that I got a dash right is clearly Demon Hunters, and this is not going to work. It can't disable it. I'm pretty sure it don't work. I'm willing to try it though. It's a shame we haven't got someone we can utilize these with, right? The trouble is we've not got that many dots. This takes away a lot of the dot shit. I don't think Linger and Mantle is probably going to be the play because you want the crit from the for the mages, right? Maybe though. I mean, maybe. I don't think I can change until I'm in there now, right? Yeah. Maybe. Maybe Lingering Wounds. Lingering Wounds, Lingering Mantle. We'll see. This is more glass cannon for sure. Don't expect much, Nora. We're in a mess around build. Man, that guy. If you want to win, please don't play like a bitch. Come with me, dive deep, and crush them. That is a speech. I don't know, but we can probably modify this to be even stronger depending on how it plays out, right? They took a while to kill me, though. Don't know why. I just wish we could use the wasted. Can we get a kill? Yes. I mean, first aid is all right. But first aid is very much a support play. I mean, it's working. mean, it's definitely working, whatever's going on. We've had some kills. This dude, though. Looks like we're going to be able to push it, so that's a good sign. And I just love just testing something that just throws together, right? And this is just... like, the damage is there. Look at that damage. Like, you just got to play it differently. Now we go in. But they're all going to dig down. Fear there. Silence there. Get some mages up. We might go down here again. Get out of there. Oh, we're down. But we stayed in. We supported. But this is how you find out all the different builds, man. You find out strange builds that, you know, you wouldn't expect to work. Nice. GG, Nor. Don't even ask about the build. This dude, though, look at that. What else can we do to the build? What else can we do? You never get non-WoW matches. I get a lot of WoW matches, sadly. Just think what else we can do. My armor must be fairly high. My armor's like 4.7. I'm thinking what we can do with dot-wise in this, though. Like, can we get any dots added to this build? I know we've got augments. Just don't think there's anything you can change here. Helm we could change to someone else, I think. No, Nora. That is some bad language. Yeah, but then that just turns into an old build. I mean, it's got something new in it, right? So you're not wrong. How would that pan out? Which one is it? This one. Go mad for a second there. So then up here you would go... Ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum. But what would we play up here? Because you could go... You could go that, but then that's only from dash skills. But I think you'd be best off going for... I reckon we'd be best off going for this, right? I mean, we'd go with this for a dot. If you want to do this build, so use the head for Corpse Lance and offhand for Corpse Lance. Yeah, that's what I'm going to try. Is fear a dot or not? I suppose in a way, I don't know if it counts. It does count as a as an effect, but I wouldn't necessarily say it counts as a dot. Your potency, everything affects it, but not in the way as a dot does, right? I don't mind testing things out though, guys. You know me. We'll just go in and whatever happens, happens. If it turns out to be good, result. Something like the old spin to win. Yeah, exactly. Something like the old spin to win just with the new bone spirits. Huh. Now we've got the other. We had Nora, and now we got spirits now. Good luck, man. I wonder if the next one we'll get Nora in the next one again. He says good luck. I say good luck because I'm running a build that's just like hilarious. He needs luck with me on the team. Gotta get out of there. Good, and how's it go? Man, this is risky. This is risky. Feels so risky compared to the last build. I think mages just make you feel safe. Yeah, I mean, it might need mount banks for this because you're in so close, right? You've not got your mages to do like some extra work for you. I don't think we're going to get away with Ags. It's not counted out yet, though. How's it going, Hector? There's a Noi iPad. Augment, I think it's good for wows. I mean, you can get away with it as a lower spender as long as you got the potency. Oh, we got some good dots on him for the potency, right? We're still going. Last few ticks. Snipes, how's it going, man? Long time no see. Let's get out of the way of iPad for a second. Wow. Oh, this is just a ballsy one. This one is. Good to see you, DR brother. Hope all is well. All is always well, man. Especially on a Wednesday when we're getting closer to the weekend, right? Wednesday is now over for me nearly. 2 days left of work and then 9 days off. So all is good, man. I'm going to say this build doesn't feel that all that great. This version. I mean, higher life for sure, higher pot. First, yeah, exactly, yeah. This is very much glass cannon though, because you're not running in with any defensives, like at all. Like at all, there's none. So close. Yep, that is not the build. Looks like a combo match. Nah, no combo match, man. I mean, what else can we do? What else could we try? Oh, Fowler, we're just messing around. You give me the idea to mess around, man. You give us the idea to mess around, fella. What was it you set up anyway? What was your setup in your build? Where was our team spirits? Yeah, I know. Let me go back to the V2 build. So you dropped Grim Scythe, right? You dropped Grim Scythe for mages. What did you put in your helm? Archangel. Is the Dark Curse a fix that spawns bone spirits any good? Probably not that great. Archangel? Which one's that on then? Wraith form. Oh, mate, I'm not even on the right thing, look. What was I even looking for? I was looking for spirits. This one, and then we're talking Helm, right? Helm, Archangel. Majors. Yeah, that's what I thought you had. This one. What did you put here? Did you put bleak? You still... You kept draw deep on your chest piece, yeah, for sure. What about for legs? This stays as draw B. Legs there. Shoulders, you said you went for Damblers. Fucked our proximal pants. I mean, we all miss proximal, right? So you put in the count. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. That's not what I expected. Graphics offhand. That. What about here? I take it you just went bleak augury. Rip these though. Yeah, 1 minute. No worries, man. I'm presuming you went. It's the only one that makes sense, I think. I think that's the only one that makes sense, fella. But we're not using Grim. We're not using Dark. We're using Bone Armor, though, right? I mean, you could go Frudo Plates, or you could go Undying Malice here for create chance, but I think you went with wow. That is a turn of events. That is a turn of events, right? Is that the only one that gives you really? To give cooldown, but it doesn't give you cooldown, right? It gives you damage. This gives you cooldown. This is damage. Yeah? Or is it cooldown? Yeah, this is damage. If you want a cooldown, then you would go... I think you'd probably swap out for someone else. I mean, bleak makes sense. I would go bleak. I would go bleak. I think I would just go bleak. I know that's not ideal because you're not invisible, but maybe bleak. Interesting. Because this one's just terrible. Because you're not in control of that. But I see why you've gone proximal fear. Because you're invisible. But I think Frudo Plates is another good one, right? So let's go Frudo Plates, because I think that's going to be probably the play. Did I even hit the right thing? I think this would be the play. Don't worry about this. Keep this as standard. And then go bone armor. Or you could go one step further than that. You could go create chance, right? So you could go on here and go, okay. Let's go bone armor and go create a chance. What do we reckon? I think create a chance is probably going to be better. I think create a chance would be better. 100%. Crit is better. The other thing I got to do. The other thing I got to do that I didn't do. Can I change skills when I'm in game? Yeah, we can. Whew. We nearly fucked up there. We got Nora. What is this? It's just like swapping around, Nora. I mean, it would be more like a CC support build with a little bit of extra stuff, right? It's a spicy build. We can just call it the spicy build. And Nora's always making stuff. What the fuck was that grip? Grip. Bloody wizards. Bloody wizards. Yeah, you should get a lot of assists. I just got to figure out the play. Man, them fucking wizards. We got 3 assists. We got 3 assists. Okay. Wow, this feels strange. Feels unsafe somewhat. somehow. Whoa. Do I risk it? Fuck it. Much more fun than the Grim. I mean, it's definitely... It feels a bit more dangerous, but... It does... You're playing a little bit differently. Wally the Sniper Walrus, how's it going, bro? I should really go the other side, but we need a push. I bet the new BG map, this would be good, yeah. It's figuring out the plays, all right? In certain matches, some of the plays you do might not be as good as others. Like this dude. Causing me issues. That was a good play, though. Okay, we're at 12. It's got to be me dead this time. Wow. Couldn't get away quick enough there. Tough with a small sample size. I mean, you have to play a lot more when it comes to new builds, right? I wanted to get into the fray there, but... Doesn't make sense for the new teleport. I mean, it's weird getting used to it. But once you're used to it, then it's absolutely fine. You just have to play based on your teleports. Wow, though, GG, Nor. We might get one more battle in, actually. It's definitely different. Definitely different, I'll say. The bad thing is you're not immune when you're teleporting. I would agree with that. If you was immune while you're teleporting, you get a dot on you and you're mid-teleport, you're dead, right? No, I haven't participated in bout because this bout and the last bout, my hours of work, like if my hours of work would have been on an earlier shift, I would have been able to participate. But because I've been finishing at 8 o'clock UK time, it just hasn't fitted in with my well, excuse me, hasn't fitted in with my work schedule, which is awful, really, because I wanted to participate, but I couldn't. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. Maybe one day in the future when they do another one, it might fit in play with what I got with my shifts, right? My shifts normally run like I'd do an 11-8 shift, and then the following week I'll do like an 8-5 shift, and the following week after that I'll do it like maybe a 9 till 6 shift, and then it'll be back to the 11 to 8. So it's on a cycle, but it always hits on the 11-8s when there's something good happening. And it's like this week, like I tried to record a video after I finished work at 8 o'clock tonight. I was like, oh, I've got a video prepped ready. I need to just record it. And I recorded it. And then after I watched it back, I was like, man, I fucked up. And I've got to redo the whole video. He's got to be down. Nice. The time of the matches should not always be the same, though. So everyone, well, I mean, with this kind of event, you have to have the matches very steadily timed. Shift work, yep. Shift work, man. But the shift work that I do is the pattern is not bad. It's just getting used to that pattern. Wow, couldn't heal up there. Oh man, I've done days and night shifts throughout my short period of life in 40 years, and I would not want to do night shift ever again. Did that a lot when I was younger, and night shift is rough. Good money, but it's got to be me down. Good money, but rough. I'm going down. Nice, that support there was good. Get back here. You've been on night shift for 20 years now. Wow. I suppose after you've been on it that long, it's just like you've just rotated your sleeping pattern, right? That's pretty insane. Oh, we banked it as well. Nice. Last match is a win. More relaxing at night. I mean, yeah, night shifts when I used to work in a factory, night shifts were always like easy peasy. I probably won't accept a job to watch a cemetery on a night shift. No, Ava, that's probably not one that you want to be going for. That build's not bad though. I didn't mind that. GG Nora. My mum loves night shifts, ambulance crew. I mean, that probably is a very good time to do that sort of job, right? Okay, well, we know what we're going to be doing tonight because we're not going to be wanting to do other things when it comes to PvE activities. We're going to be doing dungeons. If I can equip it all. Hang on a second. Who invited me there? I didn't even see who it was. Why isn't this one active? Why isn't this one active? I sorted these all out the other day. And they were all active. And I reckon it's because I've been prattling around trying to do a video. There we go. That'll do. You're usually napping at this time? Nice. I'm terrible, like, because of how I like work in game, I end up napping on the couch most of the time. Napping on the couch. It's bad, but you know, why not? But guys, I know a lot of you come into the stream all the time now, and I noticed something the other day, right? That I actually get memberships I can gift every month from YouTube. So I'm going to gift 5. Because apparently I didn't know this was a thing that I could do. So, who got a membership? Is there another 5 that I can do? Oh, can. How's it going? Maybe you could test Barons on your dungeon build. GG for the winners. Let's try another 5 because I get apparently I get 10. It literally says like you can gift memberships free of charge each month. Like, and I'm sure it is 10. And I didn't know this was a thing until I was looking about stuff the other day, and I was like, hang on a second, they allow me to gift members? But yeah, apparently it's just I can gift 10 for free, so... Who gets them this time? Hopefully people that are in the stream already. You didn't know what was possible in YouTube, Hector, like memberships. Alex, did you get one in? Did you leave her? Oh, you did. Nice. Oh, that you give away memberships. Yeah, apparently, like, because I've got memberships active, I would have to look into reasons why they do it. But, like, apparently we can give away 10 every single month. And I only found out literally, like, 2 days ago. So you want me to try 4-piece Barons? Ava. Increases damage done from all sources by 20% to enemies suffering under loss of control effects. Or this. Snipes is after a gift of sub. Man, Snipes, you weren't lucky enough, bro. Maybe next month. I do have it in here. Looking for that piece. So I just want a piece, right? I'll do one dungeon with cancel that shit. I'll do one dungeon with Baron's 4-piece just to see. I've gone to DH, have about 10-ish missing essences since before, so I've been able to put together a PvP. A nice, Alex. I mean, damage seems very similar to what I'd get from Agments so far. And the issue is bosses, right? Four-piece is what I use. 4-piece Barons, 2-piece, and that 2-piece. I mean, it does the job. Where can you sign a petition for Loris return to WoW? Nah, bro. Also tried 100% CC immunity build with 3 dashes. It feels stupidly broken. Just dash DPS on repeat. Yeah. That's what Spear said. It just feels broken compared to, you know, everything else. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, Ava. This build. You can set it up like that if you want to. Nothing wrong with that at all. It works. Definitely works. The one thing I do want to keep testing out though, guys, now we've got this is this test PvP build. Now, I use this with Grace. Now, is this going to be all active, or do I have to mess around with? Because I don't think I messed around with this to activate everything. So I've just got to quickly set this up. Have I ever played D4 Necro? Yes. Why didn't I set this up off stream the other day? What piece do we need in here? Lightning core. I need to just take out all my resonance gems. I wish there was a button to take out all resonance gems. Let's start with this one. Just quickly get this done. So we're missing mothers in this one, right? In this space. This is one build I didn't sort out the other day. I sorted out all the other builds, just not this. That's okay. Replace. Actually, put that one in there because we need the other Vipers. This one looks good. These ones look like they're going to be okay then. I say that. That's still active. Good. Have you played all the Diablos, and which would you consider playing? Man, Diablo 3 was like so good. That one's good. What was we missing in this one then? We've only got that shitty power and command. D3 introduced a Demon Hunter. D3 was so good. How comes this one's not active yet either? Oh, I know why. This one needs a Viper's Bite somewhere, right? Reaper of Souls introduced the Necromancer. So did I not have another? This is the power command I need. This one is what I need. Perhaps if I go in the right one, replace. We should be active now. And then the other power command, rank 2 one, can go in here. And that should be all the gems activated. Nice. Save that into this one. Override. Done. Okay, let's show you this build. This is something I've been messing around with, guys. Hey Boosh, how's it going? Didn't see you come in there, but nice to see you in. How did I max? Well, it's only rank 6. It's not max, but it took a while to do. You'll see some big numbers being hit with this build, guys. When it comes to the numbers on screen, you might see like 2 millions. Oh, you mean the qualities of rank 5? I mean, it was all to do with the Surge event, really. And then I purchased an R4 from the auction house. So, you know, that is how we got there. 100k platinum. I don't know what essence I've got on this. I need to check this build as we leave. There's something not right with it. Good morning, Taz. How's Taz? 4.4k reso, nice. I still got a long journey. Same reso as in Des. There's nothing wrong with that. Missed my last stream. You're going to do better. No worries, man. Not everyone's going to turn up for every stream. I really don't know what I've gone for the Corpse Lance here. And I think I could swap it out. I wish the cooldown of Bone Spirits was shorter, though. Damage is good, though. Just see what I've got in that essence for Corpse Lance. I don't know what that is. Unless it's 10 Fawn. Was it 10 Fawn?
Legendary weapons.
Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's dead. Maybe I didn't put anything in there for a reason. Try make a spin, bone armor, spin, corpse lance spin, spirit spin, scythe spin, if can add another one corpse lance. So we got bone spin, corpse spin, spirit spin, scythe spin. You wouldn't be able to add in corpse explosion. You wouldn't be able to do it. That'd be 5, right? The trouble is you need to generate corpses to get a good corpse lance. You need to have a good amount of corpses, right? So this one I think is shit. You know, it would be this one, but let's change the music. We don't primary enough. What is the actual effect of this one? Have they fixed it? Have they fixed this? Corpse Lance now consumes nearby corpses to launch lances at a target location. Each corpse creates 2 lances, each of which explode at the location, dealing that you can consume a maximum of 3 corpses per uses. Does that target automatically? Because that's not the auto one, is it? That's the one that you've got to actually aim at. Wait, I want auto. Where's the auto one? Where is the auto one? Bum, bum, bum. Corpse Lance. This one. At least we'd get some damage from it. This one gives us good movement speed with bone armor. And when we get a crit hit chance with that, this now works with this. We get a good amount of corpses from this, as well as increased damage from this. This is not as good, I don't think. This is not as good. I don't think Blighted Crop is going to be the one, right? I mean, it could be good. I think overall, this one does more damage. And it doesn't matter about the energy. Like this Bone Spirit energy consumed should be changed to cooldown. Should be changed to cooldown. When you're using this ability, that should be changed to cooldown. Bleed Pants with Lance from... The trouble is you want the crit hit. I suppose crit hit challenge doesn't really matter. You make a good point there. You do make a good point. You make a good point. You could go this. Right, and then you could literally go and put in the one we said about. This one. I like that idea. I think that's a good idea. Bone Armor still gives us good movement speed. We've got Grim Scythe there to give us cutting through. Let's try it. No worries, Hector. Cheers for coming in, man. Want to see how this works. I got someone that's dealing tons of damage and I can't really test it. We have to go a solo dungeon, I think. How much damage is it doing though? I mean, it does all right damage. 23 million already. Yeah, I'm not going to ever beat him in damage, so. I mean, them damage numbers, though, looked good, right? This just feels too clicky, though. Yeah, we're going to do this in solo next. I want to see the damage it can put out. Let's go,
He will have answers. I assure you, Bale will not roam free again. But we can have this conversation later.
let's go good old Namor. What was the skill I was using at 42%? That'll probably be Bone Spirits. How it really, we're gonna find out, right? So we're gonna create some corpses. I mean, that works. And he was tanky as fuck. It's annoying, you know, with this. I think it. Just want to see how this works. So as long as it's in a corpse is in that area, it will target them. I'm only resting that Grim Scythe now and Bone Armor. I'm not doing any of the others. We're not going to use Bone Spirits for a second. I mean, it does okay damage, right? See how it does against bosses. I mean, the damage of Corpse Line's quite good there. Are you using any essence modifiers for spirits? One, not on this build, no. I mean, I could if I'm going to use it, but I haven't opted to on this build. Wow, get wrecked. Stood too close to that. Okay, now we'll go spirits. So when someone bleed, then you make it more damage like that. Yeah, so if I've got a target that's bleeding, my Corpse Lance will then take from that bleeding, right? Instead of the shit that's on the floor. I mean, the damage is fairly even between all of these abilities, right? It's just very spammy because you have to spam it to get the use of the bleed. I think we should change it. I think we should change it. Oh, this is cool and all of that. To get that extra thing in. To get the bleed. But I don't think it's necessary. Like, we could go that. Or we could go that. I wanted to get away from the dot resolve build though, because this is not a dot resolve build. And that's why I initially went with Wraithform. To get a speed build out of this initially, and that's what transformed into this. Let's try it. Hissing. Grim's Life now deals all damage you deal by 2% for each enemy hit, up to 10% for 3 seconds. I mean, you could. You could use that. I just want we want to test it with this one first to see where this goes. I think. And what I was thinking is Lance. Going with the standard departed appetite with our own studied menace, and trying this without Golem. Because now you would want to go, instead of this, where's my other ring? So we've got downfall in the bag. We might have to go with that one. Don't think I got a better one. I mean, that's fine, right? That's big. Let's try it. See how this goes. Did we kill them all? You think faster damage? I think faster damage as well, right? What do we reckon? That felt good. That felt good. I don't understand how your Bone Spirits is so outsized in damage. It's because it's a dot resolver build. And the damage that's coming from this is also coming from the helm, right? So this gets resolved every kind of second. Should have just replayed dungeon there. Do another run of that. I like that. That was nice. Feels weird without Golem, but it definitely felt good. That Bone Spirit damage is huge. Absolutely huge. And bearing in mind, I'm not even an attacker. I'm in protector here. When it comes to warband room. Did I not kill it? Wow. It looked like the enemy take additional. This is with 0 affixes on Bone Spirits. What's the biggest number anyone's seen? Because I've only seen like under 2 millions. Pretty sure Ava was like a sea of 3 million. You saw a 3 million. Wow, that hurt. But not always. I always see the 1.2 and 1.5. Yeah, I've seen the 1.2 and 1.5s. Is there anything else we could do with though? I reckon we see bigger numbers. Let me change my warband room. I think we can see bigger numbers. Because that will now give us more uptime of crit hit chance, right? 28% there. I'm low on this because one of my shields not rolled it. We are using bone armor still, but we're not using any summons, right? This time we're not using any summons. So we could equip this over that. Okay. Try changing the armor to... This one is good though, because this one increases the damage look. Burning Spirit seems like you have to hold a long time to cast it. Am I doing something wrong? It's about 0.5 of a second, right? It's about 0.5 of a second you have to wait for it to cast. So it's not that bad. Feels like you're doing something wildly wrong. I mean, you shouldn't be. Like, when I cast it, it will still take the same amount of time, right? You can't lower it any more than that. We've attempted that part, but it's cast in. Cheers for the gifted sub. No worries, man. Welcome on in, though. What Paragon am I using? I'm using Slinger. This is pretty good. Is there anything else we can change, though? I mean, we're using this because of dot resolver, right? Makes sense. Is there anything we could change? I don't think there is. Please use Dark Curse. Your damage will increase significantly. Try Slinger ranged. I mean, we're not really a ranged, though, are we? We're not really arranged, so that's the downside. Like, this would work, but the trouble is, do we already hit? What we need to test, right? What we need to test is how much crit hit chance we get already. Let's just do a quick test. We need to see what crit hit chance we're getting, right? So if we're getting good crit hit chance already, then we don't need to go any more crit hit chance anywhere. I mean, we're already at 100% crit hit chance, look. Rip. Rip. So we know we're already 100% crit hit chance. Man, that shit on the ground. This shit hurts on a solo. Jesus. Wow, 100%. My best is 50. It's damage stack and Taz. I think we've talked about this a lot before. Really easy to do. Wow.
I am activating the gateway to the final chamber.
This would be a test. See a 2.5 mil. Oh, get wrecked. Didn't think that would hit me. Didn't think that would hit me. Know what Fort done? Yeah, this affix in this dungeon is rough, man. If you get caught out by that bullshit. Nice. That was good though. So we've got Departed Appetite. We've got the new Wraith Vexed. We've got the good old... What's it called? Studied Menace. Skin the Bones. This is just for movement speed, right? But do we really need it if we're using... Man, I think that's another change. We've got a change we can do, guys. But we don't need We don't need the movement speed because we've already got movement speed from Corpse Lance to get us to the 70% we need. I'm sure of it. Or even 60%. 60% for challenge dungeons is fine. So we could actually change this, I'm sure. Laura's in the lab tonight. We're figuring out PvE builds, man. I wanted a new build for a long time. And I think just playing around with stuff gives us something different, right? Getting away from Golem. I know it still uses a dot resolve. Need more critical. I mean, I know we could get more crit hit damage, but I think we're at cap for that as well, right? I think we're at cap for that, possibly 120. I mean, should we? Should we? Because what we could do, right? Let me just see. Let me see. Where's a pen? Let's have a look. Let's do some checking. So we're at 58%. 58% there. That could be dropped. So we're at 58% there. We're at 23% here. And 32% here. So with shoulders, we're at 143%. It would just give us higher uptime all the time. But it's not the whole time. No, I mean, it's not the whole time. It's some of the time, right? It's going to be an increase all of the time, but buffs and everything will take into account anyway. Exactly. Look at blood flow, for instance. Exactly, Ree. Let's just give this a go. Let's give this a go. What do we reckon? I mean, I'm not complaining. You think it's better? I mean, it feels good. The other thing I want to check is the movement speed, right? Movement speed needs to be checked to make sure we're getting to 60%. Which I think we are getting to 60%. Sure of it. Oh, we got... Where's movement speed? 10% here. So we might only get to 50%. 30% there. Okay. 50%. I think we get to 50%. That damage. Can you try my build? Skill, curse, dark curse, lance, spirit, grim. That's an interesting concept. I mean, that could work. Question is, would it be as good as this?
Well done, champion. I am activating the gateway to the final chamber.
Let's get in there. I'll have to have a look at yours, Gaming Hunter, for sure. See what's changed in it compared to this build. We'll have a look at it next. So what have you swapped out compared to what I've got? .2, 2.5. I mean, we don't normally see big hits like that as Necros, right? Tank build that's a tank build that burns everyone just to spice everything up. I mean, that could work. I'm gonna have to save this build in because I like this. I really do like this, but it's a bit of a change from what I'm used to, but I do like it. You think it's good? Let's just add this loadout into here as well. Tank build with Rayform that veers and burns. That sounds quite interesting as well, I must say. Let's go try we don't need to do that. Let's go try out Ghosts or Gaming Hunters build. Let's go set it up. I think we can figure it out, right? Okay, so we got Dark Curse, Skill Curse, Lance, Spirit, Grim. So we go skills and we go Spirit, Grim, Lance. So instead of Bone Armor, you're taking Curse. Risky. Risky. Okay, and then the helm. Corpse Lance deals 10% increased damage each time it strikes the same target within 2 seconds, up to a maximum of 40% increase. Okay. Chest piece. Non-elude. Shoulder piece. Okay, so you've gone for, I see, Lingering Mantle for extended uptime. Legs. You gone with fulsome feeding. So we've done helm, we've done chest, we've done shoulders, we've done fulsome feeding, main hand. Okay, so we've got that already. We've got that already. Main hand should be then Filing Swarm and Blighted Crop. Okay, that's what you're using then. What do we reckon, guys? What's it going to be like? What is Game and Hunters build going to be like? We're gonna try it right now. I want to see big numbers. Big numbers. Oh, we got sack power. You know what we say to that? We say, "Let's fucking leave." This'll do. Oh, that red shit.
Well done, champion. I am activating the gateway to
Oh, that red shit though. This build feels alright.
I could not end Sargoth.
It's just this red shit on the floor. That red shit does too much damage. Like, why does this do too much damage? Use a defensive paragon. Nah, we can't be using a defensive paragon in PvE, bro. I mean, this works. It works. We're not gonna doubt that this build doesn't work, right? I've got a feeling that a different green set might be better though. What do you reckon about a green set for this build? We're using Ags at the moment. So what do we reckon? Green set wise? Because Ags is really, we only use Ags for a dot resolver, right? So you could use, you know, you could use Grace. Yeah, you could use Grace. I could see that being working. Grace. We're going for a Grace. Let's try Grace. Should have Grace in here still, right? I don't think we put it away, did we? No, we've got Grace here. We've got Grace here. We've got Grace here. And the other one is this one. Yeah. Grace here. Grace, 2-piece Vifu. And Darren's? Or do we go with someone else? I would say Barons. I mean, Banquet sounds good though, don't it, right? Banquet sounds good. I don't think I have a Banquet. So let's just try it with, let's try it with Grace first instead of I think 2-piece Banquet would be nice. It's bad blood again. Look, bad blood again. What bullshit is that? I don't know if Grace feels better or not. I think Banquet might be the play.
Well done, champion. I am activating the gateway.
I mean, this doesn't feel as strong as the Banquet. Doesn't feel as strong as the Banquet. That is disgusting. Yeah, it's not dot resolving, so Grace is fine. It just doesn't feel, for whatever reason, it just doesn't feel as strong. I don't know why. But I think Banquet would be nice. I mean, them numbers are absolutely dirty though, right? Look at them. Gloom doesn't work with the new Spirit Essence because it's not a dash. And actually, the new Grey Form dash is not even a dash. So yeah, head scratcher. Yeah, apparently it doesn't. It says dash, but it doesn't activate Gloom. So yeah, unless it's been fixed, but that was the case. I need to go see if I've got. I think one of Scythes can be a dash, and I think also a wall is classed as a dash, right? One of the walls is a dash. I think that's it. What time are we at anyway? I don't know. I don't know if we're going to get time tonight to try that. Try 2-piece Banquet, 2-piece Grace. I might have some Banquet somewhere. Let's go have a look quickly before I lame. I would agree, man. What do we need to replace anyway? We need to just go. So you're on about going what? 2-2-2-2-2. I mean, we could go 2-2-2-2. Yeah, we could go 2-2-2-2-2. I don't have a problem with going 2-2-2-2-2. What we got then? We got one of those. And I mean, we should have. But why Baron then? I mean, why Baron then? Yeah, exactly. You might as well just drop Baron, right? I mean, we got Grace, so we're applying the slow. And we got Grace. We got Grim. So we are applying the slow as long as we've got this, which then activates. Oh, this is an increased. Yes, yeah. So this slow and obviously all harmful effects. So, I mean, Baron's there is fine. I think Baron's is fine, to be honest. How do you feel? We could just roll with these two for now, I think. Not ideal, but... I mean, fuck it. Who cares? We're only testing to see what the concept is like. Who cares, guys? We're just testing a concept. Bad blood every time. Oh man, that damage looked good though. That damage was good. I like that. It's all, yeah, it's just about making the enemy die faster, right? Doesn't help that there's red shit on the floor every fucking time we do a dungeon. What even is this, look? I'm going to kite him away just because I don't want to stand in all that red shit.
Well done, champion. I am activating the gateway to the final chamber. Go and do what I could not.
I swear some players are too concerned about their KDA, even if they're the defender side. It's like, fuck the idol. I need my kills. Idol is lava. That is one way of looking at it, Ree. I mean, this build's good. A non-dot resolve build, guys. This is it. Is there anything we could change, though? Not green set-wise. Is there anything normal set, normal legendary-wise we would change? Oh, really? I haven't looked into it. I actually enjoyed it. I'll tell you what we did start to watch. We started to watch It series. Really good. We know for a fact we don't need any more crit, right? So we know that is good. Explosive head, maybe. Ooh, you're really coming in with the good ideas here. I like this, Trivial. Trivia, I like this, man. Let's go quickly try it before I call it a night. I gotta do a video before I go to bed as well. Okay. So you reckon explodey head instead of this one? Because I think this one is the... I think this one could be reset. This one definitely can be reset. I don't like this essence. Right? Don't like this essence at all. I would prefer to take that, but we're not using what's it called? So I think this is probably a really good fucking idea. Like, do we need that? Would that be better? That's it's a 6 second though, isn't it? So I mean, this is created chance against them. Dark Curse cooldown. Makes sense. Oh, the new Frankenstein was really good. I like the new Frankenstein. This, I think, could be changed as well. But this is the only thing, is 19% increased damage when we already get Bone Spirits increased damage by 10% here. So yeah, this one's better. I have to save this one in as well and adapt this one more. Wow, guys. 2 different builds tonight for PvE. What is this? What is this? What is this? This explodey helm should be good. I hope. I started watching the new series of Tulsa as well. This feels better. I haven't got time to try I definitely haven't got a 6-piece Shepherd set, that's for sure. And I haven't got time to try it tonight if you're able. Maybe another night. I'll save up the Shepherd's pieces and we'll try it. Whoa, calm down, Butcher. What's the difference between a mortal and the shadow? Not that much, really, in the grand scheme of things. You both have tasks to do every week. Shadows is a bit more intensive, I think, when it comes to, you know, what you've got to do on a weekly basis. Your shadow wars and all of that. Interesting build, hey fella? Yeah. I mean, it works. I mean, I'm going to save it in and we're going to keep practicing with it and trying with it and adapting it and see what happens because I like these builds. These builds are fun. Different. I hadn't intended just doing loads of solos tonight, but, you know. We'll save it in. We'll save it into this slot right here. We'll put in here. We'll put in here test 2 for now because I need to test 2. Can I fit PvE? Because I need to make sure that I don't fuck up. And I know what these mean. That's fine. And then I'll organize them better. Adrian, I'm on Pools of Wisdom. Pools of Wisdom, man. But it's been an interesting one. we're going to be doing more testing. Definitely on the next stream. When's the next stream? Friday. I mean, Friday we can do pretty much something similar, you know? I'm down for doing more of this, where we're just throwing builds together. So if you guys get any ideas of builds, and I've got the gear for it, then we will try it, because I've enjoyed that tonight. We've come up with 2 new builds, and I think, you know, having the 2 new builds is definitely give us ideas of what we can do when it comes to dropping Golem and having a build that doesn't have dot resolver. Because this build was doing damage. Nora, what can I say? We'll keep the builds a secret for now, though, and we'll go like this. I know they're on stream, but if I'm wearing them one when I log off, it's never good, right? Never good. But, guys, we've got 42 people right now in here, but I am about to come off. 42 people. We haven't had that many in for a long time. Don't forget to give the stream a like if you have enjoyed what you've been watching tonight. We will be doing more testing on Friday, that's for sure. Because I wanna actually have a new build instead of having Golem. We want to get rid of Golem. We want to be able to do just as much damage in dungeons as we can. I am going to be recording a video. Whether I do that this evening or possibly I'll do that. I might do it tomorrow night. You're going to tune in on Friday? Nice. I most likely do the build on Thursday. Well, I'll record tomorrow night. I'll release on Friday. But if you want a sneak peek of what it's going to be, I'll be streaming Friday night, same time as tonight. Video will be out on Friday. The video is about Fervent Fang versus Spectre Glass. It's a comparison video. Someone had been asking for this. I've had a couple of people ask for it. And it's interesting. So you're going to want to tune in. It's interesting. I've seen the results already. I'm following. Thanks for accepting and looking forward to you improving the build. Verge just run and mob. Man, you could use this for Verge. Yeah, I can see that happening, Gaming. It's a really good build. It's nice, man. Don't forget, come and join the Discord if you're not part of the Discord already. It's definitely interesting, considering it's not part of the dot resolve kind of family. We've had dot resolve for too long. We need to get rid of it. I've still got the cipher fix in the build. I always keep one cipher fix in the build, so you can still activate Barons absolutely fine then, right? So I don't see the issue. Barons is going to be the slow. This is going to be activated. Everything else is going to be working fine. Lots of control effects on the reforges. No problem, right? You can never drop Grim. Is this build better than the previous? I mean, I think they're comparable. I'll have to do more testing for sure. It's definitely going to be an interesting battle between the 2 builds, right? Between Gaming's build, which is the test 2. No worries, Nora Spirits. Good night. Have a good evening. Between the test 2 build, this one, and the test build, this one. It's going to be a close battle, but we'll have to do more testing on Friday. So tune in on Friday, guys, to see what one wins out, and we'll do some party runs. We'll do more solo runs, and we'll really figure out which build is going to be the king of what we go forward with a PvE, right? Because I think that we need to get rid of dot resolve. I've had enough of dot resolve. Who's had enough of dot resolve? I have, and I know the devs have. The dot resolve is a big issue in the game, and I mean, it just doesn't fit Diablo Immortal as well as it fits other games. But guys, That is food for thought. Cheers for checking in. It's always a blast. And we'll see you on Friday. Have a good rest of your week.